This is me and my white friend.
You know it.
He ain't white, he just light skinned.
That's me.
Okay.
He send the pics when we ballin'.
He do.
Police come around, he gon' do the talk.
I will.
No stalling in his credit score. Awesome.
It's pretty damn good.
Nah, for real, you got like a 720.
Hey, me and my wife friend.
Hey.
Me and my wife friend. Come on. Me and my wife. I see you, Jenna. I see you, Jenna. I see you, Jenna. Hey, how y'all doing out there? How you doing, world? It is another beautiful podcast of me and my wife friend. How you doing today, Marv?
Hey, I'm doing really excellent. Doing very well.
It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
It's been a couple of days, you know what I'm saying? We had a little break from work. This has been a productive week, you know what I'm saying? Let me give you props in front of all the people, everybody listening. Marv, we got some work done. It's been a productive week. We want to give a shout out today's episode. First of all, let me tell you what today. Well, no, let's give a shout out to our co-star.
Co-star.
Yeah, we got a co-star now.
Right?
Yeah. She's y'all didn't heard of her before, but we said we bringing her on live. We bringing her on live. That's what we said. We bringing in. Give it up for Jenna. Jenna, tell the people what it do.
Hi guys, thanks for having me.
Yes.
Really excited to be
Put
here.
that mic right up to your mouth.
You want me to put it like right here?
Right there.
Right
you go.
here.
Yeah,
All
that's what he said. Put that mic up, girl.
Right there.
That's what he said.
Hold on
Put that
now.
mic
Whoa
up.
guys, whoa, okay.
Whoa, hey.
So Jenna, what's your social media? Where can they find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at Snaps for Jenna, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Snaps for Jenna.
Okay.
All right.
And you can also hit me up on Facebook under Jenna Wood.
Okay. She put the whole government out there. So all stalkers, all psychos, it's
I know
Jenna
who you are,
Wood.
right?
Jenna.
After this podcast, I'm gonna know who y'all are.
She
right?
said, I know
From
who you are.
California.
From
I
Cali,
am born and raised.
Yeah. So today's episode, we got an acronym for it. We were kind of debating, at least me and Jenna was debating on the acronym.
We were.
It's RRP or
It's actually
Jenna said it's actually RRFPP, relationship, red flags, and pet peeves.
Oh,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
all right.
I like that.
All right. So red flags in the relationship.
And pet peeves.
Yes.
Like, I can't stand that shit. Or
Do we mean pet peeves in general? We talking like in relationship?
in relationship, specifically
Got it.
in a monogamous. This is supposed
Y'all
to be
want to
my
hear my
boo.
list?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Well, we do. I had some written down. Well, I'll kick it off. One for me, for a female. We kicking or whatever is hygiene. Like
Oof.
I don't know how y'all feel. I'm big on hygiene,
I'm
man.
big.
yeah,
Like,
me
you-
too.
I
the
think
basic.
that's there on my list.
Yeah,
too.
the basic. Like you grown. You should definitely have some deodorant on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I see you been running around all day. I hope your breath should not be kicking all the time. Morning breath is fine. We all have morning breath. You know what I'm saying? Even
Right.
after lunch breath, but hot
know,
damn.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Here's some mints by the bed, all
right.
right?
At least keep some mints. Yeah. Stuff like that. That kind of, you know what I mean?
Hey, speaking of hygiene,
Mm-hmm.
my wife or at the time in the past, my girlfriend, whoever I was dating, has to have a good smile, like good teeth, like straight teeth, white teeth.
You know what?
Pet
But
peeve?
that's awesome.
So,
And
pet peeve,
I
you
totally
said-
agree with that. But you know we're
Yes.
talking about pet peeves and
And
red flags,
they
not
do.
like what we're looking for.
Right. So you should have worded it.
Oh, you want them to
bad teeth.
Right, you want them
No,
to
I don't
brush
like
their
bad teeth. No. What I'm saying is that if you have crooked up yellow teeth,
Thank you. There we go.
then,
That's- okay,
then
so that's a
you're
peeve
out.
A
for you.
pet peeve is,
All right.
he said, she has to have a bit of. Like it was Jeopardy.
I
Like,
was like, okay.
No, she has to have straight white teeth. I mean,
so your
none of this
pet
crooked
peeve,
shit.
your pet peeve is a messed up grill. She has to
Right.
have nice. Okay,
Right.
Nice set. All right.
Yes,
Right.
a nice
Okay.
set.
Jenna,
A nice what? Grill?
a nice grill.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice grill. All right.
Jenna, you pet peeve,
Pet peeve.
relationship pet peeve.
Not letting the other person talk.
Oh,
All right.
or get a chance to speak.
interrupting. Now that's major.
That's major.
I think we all
That's a red flag and a pet peeve.
I think we all go through that. You do have to learn how to communicate.
You do.
In a relationship.
Oh man.
And a lot of times if you're interrupting somebody, like even just basically like in radio and podcasting, like you're interrupted, everybody can't talk at the same time. You can't be listening. If we're both talking at the same time.
People be like, what are they talking about? I cannot hear them.
Well, what it is that the natural human reaction is we don't listen because we're always thinking about what we're going to say next.
Right,
Yes.
right. But if you don't take your time, if you're trying to rebuttal, like soon as I say, I make a statement like, but yesterday you said, like, no, I ain't say that. You know what I'm saying? I haven't finished it out. Right.
How do you know?
Right.
Exactly.
Or like you come at someone and let's say you're like, you were supposed to do this and you didn't, and they want to know why, but then they move on to something completely different, and at the end of their rant they just bolt up the stairs and you're like, okay, well, I didn't even get to answer of why I did that. Like, that's a major thing for me.
Yeah.
Like, okay, bye-bye.
Right. Jenna got very
conversation's done. All
Jenna
right.
got very detailed. She said, and you bolt up the stairs. So pet peeves, bolting up the stairs. Instead-
Yes.
Now, has
And
this
door
hap-
slamming.
Has
all
this
right?
happened to you? It seems like you have some built up
Built up tension?
something going on. Yeah, to explain the.
Well,
Well, this will be now we're shifting. We're shifting to red flags.
We are shifting.
Now this
This will be a red flag story.
Jenna has a good red flag story, but no names.
Of course not. No. Well, I, just moved to North Carolina. I was in the process of getting a living situation down with my friend. And, he had expressed that he had some feelings for me in ways that I was not ready to explore or express back. And he let those feelings get in the way of our living situation. So he, like I said, yelled at me, didn't give me a chance to explain. Now, I'm sorry, but you don't yell at a woman.
Okay.
Straight up.
And now when we say okay, maybe the volume gets loud, right? But while we talking
So, but you have to explain the context.
Right, right.
What's up with?
So more so, what first? So everybody's clear. What's the pet peeve? What are we saying the or the red flag is? I'm sorry. What is
Not
the,
letting me explain myself.
so like arguing,
Right.
And
argument,
yelling,
over
and
And
argument.
yelling in general.
If you don't know somebody
Yelling.
like that,
Okay, so that was one of my red flags too. I had if somebody wants to argue all the time, I can't fuck with it. So this is your argument story.
Correct.
Okay,
and
arguments.
we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
Reggie was like, I want to come home to a peaceful home.
Yes.
Right.
I don't want to deal with the stress of work and then come home and then have stress again.
Exactly. Any relationship, like if you dating somebody, even if y'all not coming to the same house, you know what I'm saying? If y'all, every time y'all get up and it's an argument, and I've been there. Like I had to literally cut somebody off because that person was always in some negative energy, always keep us going.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's just, it's draining. It could be,
really
it could be really draining trying to, be there for somebody when, they are, sometimes you need time alone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you always projecting and arguing, I don't got time for it. Like I said,
No.
Right.
we kicking it like that, and then you eventually be staying together, whatever. Or I'm at your house all the time. Look, or you at my crib all the time. There's gotta be peace. Maybe one argument a month.
Right.
Maybe.
Right.
Two, maybe two.
And
Two.
if we're like communicating, and there shouldn't be issues.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
But
a difference between arguing and bickering. Like a little
Exactly.
bickering is fine.
100%.
Like, damn, I told you to take out this mother trash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
4 days
that's
later,
fine.
then she got a right to be a little pissed off at you.
Right. But like just arguing like all the time, finding something that's just
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask Jenna, going back to you,
Yes.
why did this dude yell at you?
Well, I was going through a lot of family issues, and we hadn't really reached that part in our friendship where I had actually told him what was going on. So, I didn't want to do it over the phone or over text. So, I did lie and say I was doing something else because I'm not the type of person to tell you some personal stuff over the phone or in a text message.
Yeah,
I'll
and
do
they
it
ain't got to know all your business.
right, and I'd rather do it in person. Well, that backfired in my face. You know, he ended up coming over to measure my dresser, and I was here, and he was like, "Oh, so you lied." And before I could even tell him why I lied, full blown, I've never been talked to like this before. It was very
Now, your mama don't talk to you like that.
no.
Right, yeah. If my mama don't talk like that, you damn well you ain't about to talk to me like that.
Right, exactly. And especially because it was a man.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
My mama, no.
Right,
And
right.
let me tell you, if my daddy knew what happened,
Ooh.
yeah, like it's just.
Hey, just feel like this. It's good that he's on the other side of the country.
It's very good, yes. But you know what? That was a red flag for me because I couldn't even explain myself after. He bolted up the stairs, and that was it.
And the backbone of it is you are about to move in with this person.
Correct.
So the red flag, you don't even need no second red flag. You don't need no third one. It's
No,
like,
I do
nah,
not.
y'all, we arguing like this already. Ain't no need for me to even. I respect that. I definitely respect that. I definitely respect
Yeah.
that. I know one of the other red flags for me is lying. Like if we just starting to talk and you telling me little white lies now, or you know what I'm saying, like that's already like okay. I mean, certain things I was
That's what I was just gonna
I was
say.
gonna
I
say
shouldn't have
certain
lied.
things.
But you know what? I chose in that situation to say one thing, but also explain myself when I saw that person.
Right. And I didn't. I guess that was awkward to say.
She just said that she lied.
I'm like over here, like I'm just gonna go.
I think our audience thought that was funny as well.
Oh, yeah.
What is it? No, it's supposed to be this one.
Oh yeah. That's the cheering.
All right.
That's the cheering. Hey, hold on. There you go.
Yeah, the laughter. What we got it all wrong. Oh, ha ha. That's ha ha. I didn't know what I wrote down.
Yeah, huh?
I got notes. We got notes for the soundboard.
That's funny.
So we're still trying to get it right.
Orange, haha.
Right. But so I didn't say lying because I was thinking of Jenna's story. I had already wrote it down, Jenna, so don't feel.
I was like, all right, thank you so much for having me.
Right. Don't feel no type of way. But I at the same time, certain things, you know, if we're just talking, I'm not going to tell you my family business off gate.
Right.
So that's different though. Like
Right.
that is different. You know what I mean?
Right.
I definitely get that. No points taken off your.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank
say you don't lose no points for me. You know
All
what I mean?
right, cool.
Marv, red flags, pet
Pet
peeves,
peeves, anything you got?
and I'm gonna finish rolling this little greenback.
Green boy.
We got a greenback.
Yeah, the top. Yeah, the top. The top. Where's that top to this? There it is. All right.
Okay. So you talking about pet peeves? No top on. If pet peeve. Keep your top on Mars weed or he's pissed.
Listen, I don't want my weed to smell out. That's all. You know?
All right.
Marv, I feel like, see, this I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what it is. I know my wife friend. Marv don't want to say nothing because he think Ashley gonna hear it.
Okay, I want to hear this. All right.
Well, my pet peeve. One of my pet peeves is when I text my friends and they don't text me back.
We talking about relationship.
Yeah, this is a
Dating.
relationship. We might not be having sex, but it's still a relationship.
No, that's real. That's real.
That's true.
That's real. But that can also be a relationship pet peeve too. I've had a lot of people. Yeah.
100%.
Which kind of like,
Yeah.
say something like,
I was just
you
gonna
know,
say, even if
like, God dang, Reg over here,
Reg
having me ghost for
Reg
fucking 3
we need
days.
to work on some things
Right,
this year.
Regiment.
He's gotten better. Reg has gotten better though.
I've gotten better. I try to at least let them know where I'm at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What's going
And listen, I'm not saying I'm trying to be off in Reg's business or anybody else's business, but I'm like, let me know something.
Like, I got stuff to do, people.
But I am horrible at texting. Like I hear that from everybody. Like I'm bad at it. You better off calling me because I see if I'm really something I can't pick up, I won't pick up. But most of the time I can pick up. But yeah, texting.
You're a phone person. I'm a text person. Like literally, someone's like calling me. I'm literally looking at the phone, waiting for it to like go, and I'm like, y'all could just text me.
So how do you feel though about like somebody you're dating or whatever? How often do they gotta pick up? How much quick do you need response from somebody?
Honestly, if they have like a busy day, all I would like appreciate is a text saying, "Good morning. I have a lot to do today. As soon as I get this out of the way, I'll give you a call or I'll text you."
Okay.
Yeah.
That way, I don't care what you're doing all day. You told me you were busy. I heard from you. Get your stuff done. You'll talk to me when you're free. That's vice versa. You know, if I'm like, hey, like I got a lot of stuff to do today, I'll give you a call or I'll text you when I'm free and we'll plan something.
Right.
That's how it should be. I don't need to know, boo. Where are you? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just call your mom.
Right. Yeah, that's
too
stalker stuff.
much. That's too much.
Like it's just that's way too much for me.
Well, Reg, you were asking me earlier what my red flags were. Well, there's a point in my life about 4 or 5 years ago that I kept on letting the red flags happen, and I stayed in the relationship from hell
I think we all been there though.
for like a year and a half.
Now you have told me about this girl. So what were some of the?
Oh my
one of them, I
gosh.
guess, was the arguments, right? Was she someone that you argue with all the time, or?
Yes, she always wanted to start something.
Oof,
And I should have known from the beginning because we were starting to hang out. It was in the fall of 2013. Well,
because you've
maybe
been in
5.
it. You were in it for a bit, right?
For like a year and a half.
Oh, okay.
And so we were hanging out at that point for about a month or so. And she wanted to snap on me because we stayed out too late. And it was like 8:30,
Like you and the
9
boys
o'clock.
stayed out too late?
No, like her and I stayed out too late.
And she snapped at you?
Yeah, it was like 9 o'clock at night.
What y'all had?
Hi.
Did she have like early first shift? Like she worked like 3 a.m. or something?
No, she was stressed out about applying for grad school.
What, a deadline? Was it
Yeah,
like?
I don't know, but I never saw her do it. And
She
so,
don't give you
and so I was like, okay, all right, well, maybe she's having a bad day.
PMS.
Back then, no, not even that. Back then, I tried to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, and I gave this girl the benefit of the doubt multiple times, and I don't know, just a little stuff along the way, but I ended up moving in with her. And
Well,
She had,
which one's the womp womp womp?
she had all these bad. She was the worst person I ever met in my life, but I ended up moving in with her. Hey, Jenna, that was a good timing on the laugh. That was okay.
Hey.
Does it stop? Damn.
Hey, I ended up moving in with her, but her mama was crazy too. Her mama was crazy. She was crazy.
That's where she got it from.
Yeah, I was just gonna
That's
say.
one thing you do got to check too.
Right.
You always
We're in
check
the
the
dating.
mama.
We staying on pet peeves and stuff, but a lot of times those pet peeves or red flags probably came from the environment they came from. You know what I'm saying? So, not saying that somebody can't overcome it. You know, I've seen people overcome like what they were raised up in and still have a family, get married.
In the beginning of our relationship, I just remember this. She would call me at like 1:30 in the morning. I'd be asleep. I'd be gone. And she called me 1:30. I'm like, hello? She's like, hey. I'm like, hey. So what are you doing? I'm sleeping. What are you doing? Exactly.
1:30 in the morning?
Yeah, 1:30 in the morning.
Oh, no.
And then I said, okay, I'm going to go to bed. She's like, okay. 1:45.
Shut up.
Ring, ring, ring.
Hell no.
2 o'clock. Ring, 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 ring.
Ring her off.
Wow.
2:15. Ring, 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 ring.
Snooze.
Wow.
I'm like,
No.
oh man, I should have cut it off right then.
Can
But
I ask you a question?
Yeah.
When you moved in with her, was it like 1:30 in the morning?
now that you say that, hell yeah.
Really?
So most nights, yeah, she stayed up late. Yeah.
Damn. So even when y'all were together, like she just wake you up in the middle of the night. But
Right.
she had a curfew for y'all to be inside. But she wanted to wake you up in the middle of the
Like
night.
2 in the morning.
Wow.
Like, wow.
Right.
Okay. Yep.
Wow.
And I tried to move out. So this was like
Oh no.
after we moved in together. After like 10, about a year or so, I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Right.
So I called my boys. They came over and they started to move my stuff out. And she was like,
Did you tell
"Please."
her?
She was in.
You did tell her, right?
I did tell her.
Okay.
And so I was moving my stuff out, and I went in the room where my dresser was. Started to get my dresser,
Right.
and she came in the room in the doorway and was like, "Are you sure you want to break up?"
She
She
threw
has
that. She
to-
threw that coochie at you.
And she had some
She
lingerie.
threw that coochie at you with
She
the
had some
lingerie.
lingerie on.
Oh
And
shit!
she
got
popped,
you blocked.
She popped out her titties.
Pop them up, titties out again, girl. Ooh, they
She
look
popped her
good.
titties out, and then I
she
was
have
like,
good tits?
I was like, they're pretty. They were pretty.
Oh,
They
okay.
were pretty.
So she knew they were gonna like.
Damn.
And then
She knew what she was
So,
doing.
right. And so I was like, okay, I got to take a break. I can't do this. She kept on bugging me. I was like, I'll be back later. So I came back and ended up smashing.
Oh, you smashed it.
Yeah.
That's your girl, though, right?
Yeah, but I came back. I was breaking up with her. I was breaking up with
Smashed
her.
this girl.
I was breaking up with her. I was moving my out.
You fell right back into the trap.
Right. He fell right back
That
in
was
the
the last
cooch.
time. That was the last time in the cooch. And then after
You
two-
hit it and quit it.
Oh, that was the
days-
last. That was
2
the last
days later, 2
You
days.
hit it and quit it.
Yep, 2 days later,
Tooted and booted.
I moved my
Man. That's the very last time, huh?
Thomas. All
Man.
right, I see you. Props.
So it
Yeah, it
sounds
was like,
like
one last hurrah.
And then
Right.
also, not only that, but I was hitting. So I was.
you were hitting other people.
Yeah, well,
another girl.
I was. I went
let
over.
me pass you
I
the
went
blood.
over-
We ain't, this,
I
ain't
went over-
this ain't confessions. We talk-
I went over to my ex girlfriend's house and
No, you didn't.
smashed her.
oh, he said, I'm a free man. I'm about to go buck wild. Okay.
Wait, so instead of going forward to look for some new thing, you went back to an older thing?
Oh, man.
The older thing was good though.
But you know what? I'm guilty. I done that too. So
You done it too?
if it's good, if it's good, it's
If
good.
it's good,
Ain't nothing wrong with
I
that.
mean,
Yeah, I
It's
won't.
good. It's good.
Yeah.
if it's available,
There's nothing wrong
it's
getting
good.
seconds. Everybody gets seconds every now and then.
I mean, and it's like it's your ex. It's not like you haven't been down that road before.
Right. But it sounds like everybody's red flags and pet peeves are pretty much the same.
mutual,
Like everybody. One, you don't want nobody that's arguing all the time. You know what I'm saying? You don't
Right.
hygiene. Wash your ass.
Please.
Yep.
Have deodorant. You know what I'm saying? And
can't
even if, like,
deodorant.
I've dated a lot of women who be on that conscious tip, like real natural. I don't want to use no,
Right.
you know, and if you're using that regular, you know, non-odor or real organic deodorant, make sure it works because it can be wear off in about an hour or so. Your arms be
And
kicking.
trust me, there are brands that work. I personally just use deodorant.
Right,
But
right. There are
But
brands
it's
that
like,
work.
there are natural like brands that really do work, girl.
Get it right, boo boo.
Reg,
Get it right, boo
I got
boo.
a question for you.
Yeah.
All right. So, you and your girlfriend, whoever, y'all are having a date night. Y'all got to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
You're walking around downtown.
Mm-hmm.
You can maybe go to the do a little bit of dancing.
Mm-hmm.
So there's moving going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you walk back to the car.
Okay.
Then you get back to the house. Y'all been drinking, and do y'all just go at it, or do y'all take showers first to clean up? You know what I'm saying before you.
On
See, are you
See,
go,
okay,
are you,
okay.
my question.
So this, all right.
are you going
yeah,
down?
'cause
Are
it's
you
kinda-
going down in the bog
It
garden?
all depends.
Or-
It all,
I think it depends. Like it's from
yeah.
both perspectives.
Now it's
honestly.
okay. So this is where it's hygiene comes in, right? If me and my lady, we going out, say we on a trip vacation, both of us should have washed our ass before we go out to eat.
True.
Because like even if we had
Right.
a dinner, you go to the beach,
Right.
blah blah blah, you come back.
But when
before,
you're
already
walking, you're dancing, and then
Right.
stuff starts to friction and
it depends on
Okay,
how the
yeah.
day we come back bent. On my view, if we come back we bent, we leaning, and it's hot and passionate, we just taking it off.
Right.
Boom. Okay, that's what
That's
it
it.
is. But if we come back and it's more chill, we know we about to do it. You know. If I might do a little quick wipe down, or
Okay.
you know,
Okay,
what you
yeah,
what you
that-
think?
What
is
you
good?
got?
my view. Okay.
But make sure
Exactly what he just said. Exactly from my point of view. Like because I get it. I totally get it. You
Right.
shower before, then you go out, and you like come back, you know. Okay, obviously, if it's gonna get like that, if it's been a good vibe, you know, I'm gonna put some deodorant on, get a little wipe, you know, if I'm like go to the bathroom or something.
Right.
But if it's like hot and heavy, then like, nah, y'all ain't not worried
Yeah,
about your
we
hygiene.
just going there,
never
yeah,
mind.
and then I'm
Because
okay with that, yeah.
Yeah, but after, like, okay, take a shower, guys.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
You know?
yeah.
Like, if you stay in the night,
Wash your
still,
stuff
like,
off.
Right.
Take a shower. If you're with like a person, I highly doubt they're gonna be against you taking a shower after y'all like bang.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you got one of those fools that's like, can you wait till you go home tomorrow or bye? You know,
right.
That's just my opinion. But
I like how Jenna said bang.
Bang.
All right.
That's a white term.
No.
Bang.
I've heard that, but I'm
you like
like,
banging out.
Hey, Reg, that's a white girl term.
is it
A white
I wouldn't say white girl. Maybe
No.
I mean that just means you. So you like it rough. Look,
No.
that's a whole nother show. Let's not go.
That's
Let's
a whole
not go
nother
there.
show.
Let's not go there. Let's go there.
I
Look,
mean,
Tom
you
is.
mean-
Oh, okay.
You mean-
like,
you wanna-
like, no, like persistent like that. Like, why you gotta say it like that?
Right. Like, look, guys. Time is running out. Let's let them know who we are. You know what I mean? Hey,
All right.
great show tonight. Let's give a shout out to Jenna.
Thank
you
you
know
guys
what I'm
for
saying?
having
Give a shout out
me.
to
All right.
Jenna for bringing it in.
All right.
Me and my white friend
right.
Marv. It's your boy
Chicken
Reggie
don't
Regg.
cease.
Follow us on
He be dabbing for
Instagram,
no reason.
YouTube, at me and my white friend. On Instagram, we're also on TikTok. If you have any questions or have any show ideas or you're looking to help out podcast internships, anything, find us at email us at info@meandmywhitefriend.com. That's info@meandmywhitefriend@gmail.com.
Yeah, my wife, friend.
info@meandmywhitefriend.com.
That blunt was kicking in.
We out.
Peace.